Have you ever wondered which foods governments prioritize storing in case of an emergency? Today we are going to discover 13 foods that are secretly stockpiled for their great value in critical situations. These foods do not just have a long shelf life. They are also essential for staying nourished and healthy. Join us as we explore them and understand why you should consider adding them to your own emergency supply. The first food to store is honey. Honey is not just a sweet treat, it is also an essential food with unique properties that make it almost immortal. It is one of the few natural products that has virtually no expiration. In fact, jars of honey have been found in Egyptian tombs that are thousands of years old, and still edible. Why does honey last so long? This is due to its low water content and high acidity, two factors that prevent bacteria and fungi from growing. Honey therefore becomes a natural source of fast and effective energy. But beyond its nutritional value, honey also has medicinal properties. Since ancient times, it has been used to treat wounds, cuts, and burns. Its antibacterial power helps prevent infections and promotes healing. This makes it a multifunctional resource that does not just feed you, but can also save your life in an emergency. In short, honey is much more than a simple food. It is an essential tool for any crisis situation. It is ideal to keep in an emergency reserve. Make sure you always have a few tightly sealed jars on hand. You never know when it might save you. The second essential food to store is dried lentils. Dried lentils have earned a top place among emergency foods, and it is no coincidence. This simple food has one of the longest shelf lives among legumes, making it ideal for long-term storage. They are not only affordable and easy to store, but also extremely nutritious. Lentils are an excellent source of plant-based protein, which is crucial when access to fresh or refrigerated meat is limited. They are also rich in fiber, helping maintain healthy digestion, an essential factor when resources are scarce. One of the biggest advantages of lentils is their versatility in the kitchen. They can be prepared in many ways, including soups, stews, salads, or simply as a side dish. Unlike other legumes, lentils do not need to be soaked before cooking, which allows them to be prepared faster and with less water, a precious resource in emergency situations. In addition, their low glycemic index provides sustained energy, helping keep blood sugar levels stable over long periods. If you have not yet added lentils to your emergency reserve, now is the time to think about it. They are a true treasure for any survival kit. The third food on this list is canned fish. Canned fish is a fundamental item in any emergency supply, and it is easy to see why. Thanks to the canning process, it has an impressive shelf life, and it requires no refrigeration to stay in good condition. This makes it ideal when storing fresh products is impossible. Tuna, sardines, mackerel, and other canned fish are rich in protein and omega-3 fatty acids, essential nutrients for proper brain and heart function. In situations of stress or exhaustion, these nutrients can make a huge difference in staying focused and alert. Canned fish is also very versatile. It can be eaten straight from the can, making it a quick and convenient option when you lack time or cooking resources. It can also be mixed with rice, pasta, or canned vegetables to create complete and nutritious meals. Another advantage of canned fish is its compact format, allowing you to store large quantities without taking up much space. It is an indispensable food in any emergency kit. The fourth important food to have in an emergency reserve is powdered eggs. Eggs are an essential source of protein, but in their fresh form they have a limited shelf life and require refrigeration. That is where powdered eggs become an ideal solution for emergency situations. This product is dehydrated to remove all water, giving it a much longer shelf life without the need for refrigeration. When stored properly, powdered eggs can last for several years. Once reconstituted with water, they can be used just like fresh eggs. This makes them extremely versatile and useful for any emergency reserve. Powdered eggs are not just for making omelets or scrambled eggs. They are also a key ingredient in many baking and cooking recipes. By replacing fresh eggs in almost all preparations, they allow you to continue cooking a wide variety of dishes when fresh foods are no longer available. In short, they are a reliable source of protein, nutrients, and culinary flexibility, ideal for difficult times. If you cannot store fresh eggs or guarantee refrigeration, powdered eggs are the best alternative. The fifth food not to overlook is peanut butter. Peanut butter is one of those foods with no real rival when it comes to packing maximum calories and nutrients into a compact format. In emergency situations, when access to fresh food is limited, it is crucial to have energy sources capable of sustaining the body over time. Peanut butter is rich in healthy fats, protein, and calories, making it an ideal superfood to rely on when conditions become difficult. A single spoonful can provide a large amount of energy, which is especially useful when you need to stay active without large quantities of food. Additionally, peanut butter is incredibly versatile. It can be eaten on its own, spread on bread, mixed with other foods, or used in survival recipes. Thanks to its high content of healthy fats and protein, it helps maintain stable energy levels for long periods. As a non-perishable product with a long shelf life, it can be stored without worrying about rapid spoilage. It is a dense, reliable food that should absolutely be part of any emergency reserve. The sixth essential food for facing a crisis is dried fruits and nuts. Dried fruits and nuts, such as almonds, walnuts, or pistachios, are essential for any emergency kit for several reasons. They are a concentrated source of calories, protein, and healthy fats, nutrients essential for surviving in harsh conditions. In addition, they have a relatively long shelf life, especially when stored properly. They are not only rich in protein and healthy fats, they also contain important vitamins and minerals like vitamin E and zinc. These nutrients are essential for maintaining health and energy over long periods, especially when access to fresh foods is limited. Dried fruits and nuts are very filling, so small quantities are enough to feel satisfied for longer, an important advantage when resources are scarce. Another strong point is their portability and ease of storage. They do not require refrigeration and can be kept for a long time in airtight containers, away from heat. You can easily carry a small amount in an emergency bag and have a reliable source of quick energy when you need it most. They can also be used in many recipes, for example mixed with oats, or incorporated into homemade energy bars. Having a supply of dried fruits and nuts is an excellent idea. Their versatility and nutritional value make them indispensable. The seventh indispensable food in an emergency reserve is powdered milk. It is an essential item in emergency supplies because of its impressive durability and nutritional value. Unlike fresh milk, which has a very short shelf life and requires refrigeration, powdered milk can last for years if stored properly. It's an excellent source of protein and calcium, along with other essential vitamins like vitamin D, making it a valuable resource for maintaining a balanced diet during prolonged emergency situations. Its dehydrated form also makes it easy to transport and store, taking up much less space than liquids. To use it, you simply add water, making it practical when fresh products are not available. Powdered milk can be reconstituted for drinking or used in many recipes such as desserts, bread, or soups. It's also ideal for mixing with oats, cereals, or for preparing sauces and purees. This versatility makes it an invaluable resource in a crisis. In addition, for those who don't consume cow's milk, there are powdered versions made from soy or almonds, allowing even intolerant individuals to benefit from this essential food in their emergency kit. The eighth key food to store is brown rice. Brown rice is one of the most popular foods to stock in emergencies, and for good reason. Unlike white rice, brown rice retains its bran layer, giving it a higher fiber content and more nutrients such as magnesium, phosphorus, and B vitamins. This makes it a much more nutritious option. Although its shelf life is slightly shorter than that of white rice, because of the natural oils in the bran, it remains an excellent option if stored properly. Its ability to provide sustained energy makes it indispensable in situations where fresh food is hard to obtain. Brown rice is also extremely versatile. It can be prepared as a side dish, used in salads, mixed with vegetables, or served as a base for soups and stews. This flexibility allows you to create complete and balanced meals with just a few ingredients. Another advantage of brown rice is its filling power, meaning a small amount can be enough to feed several people. This food is one of the pillars of emergency preparedness and should occupy an important place in your reserve. Make sure to store enough brown rice to cover your family's energy needs in case of crisis. The ninth fundamental emergency food is oats. Oats are a staple in emergency supplies thanks to their durability and numerous nutritional benefits. Rich in soluble fiber, oats help maintain a healthy digestive system, which is crucial during times of stress or when fiber-rich foods are scarce. In addition, their low glycemic index provides gradual, long-lasting energy, helping keep blood sugar levels stable over long periods. In emergency situations where food is limited and access to fresh resources is difficult, this stability is essential for preserving physical and mental performance. One of oats' greatest strengths is their versatility. They can be used to prepare nourishing breakfasts, like porridge, or incorporated into recipes for cookies, bread, or even smoothies to make meals more filling. Oats can also serve as a thickener in soups or stews, making them a multifunctional food in a survival kit. Like other dry foods, oats are easy to store, take up little space, and have a long shelf life when kept in a cool, dry place. They are practical, affordable, and provide a steady intake of essential nutrients. No emergency reserve should be without them. The 10th food to always keep on hand is canned vegetables. Canned vegetables are a smart and practical solution for storing long-lasting foods without losing the benefits of fresh produce. Canned at peak freshness, these vegetables retain much of their nutrients, making them an excellent choice for an emergency reserve. They require no refrigeration, making them perfect when access to electricity is limited or non-existent. In addition, the wide variety of canned vegetables, such as peas, carrots, spinach, or corn, provides a constant source of vitamins and minerals that would otherwise be hard to obtain. The versatility of canned vegetables is another major advantage. They can be eaten straight from the can, offering a quick and convenient option when time or cooking means are limited. They can also be incorporated into more elaborate recipes, like soups, stews, or salads. Some canned vegetables are already cooked, making them ready to use immediately without extra preparation. It is important to rotate your stock of canned vegetables regularly to always have a fresh supply. Thanks to them, you will have access to nutritious foods even in the worst situations. The 11th essential food for an emergency reserve is pasta. Pasta is one of the most commonly mentioned foods when it comes to emergency preparedness, for good reason. Its shelf life is extremely long when stored properly, making it a valuable resource in times of crisis. Unlike many other foods, pasta does not require refrigeration and is easy to prepare, making it ideal when access to electricity or gas is limited. All you need is to boil it in water to get a nourishing meal. It can also be combined with canned or dehydrated foods to create complete and balanced meals. One of pasta's greatest advantages is its versatility. It can serve as the base for countless recipes, from simple dishes like pasta with canned tomato sauce to more elaborate preparations with vegetables and protein. In emergency situations, pasta offers a quick and filling solution to feed several people without requiring much effort or resources. It is also very satiating, meaning a small portion can be enough to curb hunger for several hours. Nutritionally, pasta is a good source of carbohydrates, providing the energy needed to face the challenges of a crisis. By choosing whole grain pasta, you also add fiber and additional nutrients like iron, magnesium, and B vitamins. In short, pasta is an indispensable staple in any emergency reserve, offering ease of storage, long shelf life, and great culinary versatility. The 12th essential item in a crisis is salt. Salt is much more than a simple seasoning. In times of crisis, it can become a true survival tool. It is one of the few products with no expiration, making it an extremely valuable resource for any emergency reserve. In addition to improving the taste of food, salt has many practical uses in survival situations. One of its main advantages is its ability to preserve other foods. It can be used to salt and dry meat and fish, greatly extending their shelf life when refrigeration is not available. Salt is not only useful in cooking, it also has medical applications in emergencies. For example, it can be used to prepare rehydration solutions or to clean wounds when sterile water is not available. Having a supply of salt ensures not only food preservation, but also a means of maintaining health in difficult conditions. Moreover, when access to fresh or mineral-rich foods is limited, salt plays a crucial role in maintaining the body's electrolyte balance. A lack of sodium can lead to serious health problems, making salt essential to avoid these imbalances. In short, salt is much more than just a food in an emergency reserve. It is a multifunctional tool capable of making the difference in survival situations. Finally, the 13th food to store to face uncertainty is ramen noodles. Ramen noodles have gained popularity not only for their affordability and quick preparation, but also for their long shelf life, making them an excellent addition to any emergency food supply. These dehydrated noodles are very easy to store and take up very little space in a cupboard. In addition, all they need is boiling water to prepare, making them practical when resources are limited. Their quick cooking time and ability to ease hunger make them a valuable resource when time or access to kitchen utensils is restricted. Even though ramen noodles aren't known for high nutritional value, they can easily be improved by adding other ingredients such as canned vegetables, powdered eggs, or peanut butter to increase protein and healthy fat content. In emergency situations, this flexibility allows you to create more complete meals with minimal ingredients. Another advantage of ramen noodles is their very low cost, which allows you to stock large quantities without spending much money. They are also lightweight, making them an excellent option for evacuation bags or survival kits. While they shouldn't be the sole source of food in a crisis, ramen noodles offer a quick and reliable solution for staying fed in difficult situations. Make sure you have a sufficient quantity in your emergency reserve. Their ease of preparation and filling nature make them an indispensable food in times of uncertainty. These 13 foods are essential not only for their long shelf life, but also for their ability to provide key nutrition in emergency situations. From energy sources like dried fruits and peanut butter, to foods that ensure nutritional balance like powdered milk and lentils, each plays a crucial role in survival. The key lies in variety and versatility. Prepare yourself by adding these foods to your reserve, and make sure you are ready to face any situation.